intro. Does anyone else want to do an intro?
Yeah, I'll
have Lauren.
Rand.
Well, everybody, all right. It's gonna be the
I'll do
intro
one
night.
too.
Free XP, man.
Okay.
Can't pass that up.
Targus was the first one. So Targus, go ahead and do your thing, and then I'll pop your picture up big size whenever you're ready.
All right,
Take it away.
Targus and Qatar walk in, and Qatar's like, "Oi, mates, I got someone for you to meet. This is my buddy Targus," and he smacks him on the chest while he's sitting on his shoulder a little bit. "He's going to be joining you tonight. Can't make it. Got other things to do. Big guy, really good with his battle axe, as a shield. Really all you need to know about him, honestly. That's it. Great guy. You trust him." And Targus just kind of sits there like, meh. Grunts a little bit, snorts. You see that Targus has, he's very bushy, kind of very coarse fur, coarse black fur, almost bear-like, if you will. He carries a big battle axe, and he's completely naked, which is fun. And that's really everything. He's got gauntlets on too.
So he's not naked.
Magical.
All right.
Yeah, well, yeah, he's got gauntlets on, covering the important parts.
Wears gloves and a smile. Okay.
Yep.
So we see things. Nothing to know about Targus then, huh?
Not really. I mean, out of character, he's a bear barb that can change into a bear. So that's it. But in character, there's not much else to know about Targus. Simple guy.
That's Targus.
Qatar trusts him.
And as far as he has no flaws or bonds, villains.
I didn't get in depth with that. He's the Outlander. I can roll that up real quick. That's not a big deal.
Yeah, well, you do that if you want. I'll go ahead and play the sound effect. Here's what it sounds like when Targus shapeshifts, right?
Yep. Bond. And... Okay, so the bond is an injury to the unspoiled wilderness of my home is an injury to me, and violence is his answer to almost any challenge.
Of course.
Yes, of course.
I was trying to think. It's the ranger that has the homeland type. But out of curiosity, where's Targus from? What is his homeland?
He is from the Shining Plains. He has made a great... he's walked a great distance to Waterdeep. Qatar met him a little while ago before he met you guys, and they traveled for a little bit, and Qatar obviously went ahead while Targus was dealing with other things. So he's from the Shining Plains. He's a Plains Minotaur.
Okay.
He's in tight with the Thri-Kreen. There's buddies.
And so you're in Waterdeep to make...
I'm in Waterdeep because Qatar asked me to meet him there.
Okay.
So.
All right.
Sent a little message out.
Here for laughs and lashings of the ultraviolet.
Yes, exactly.
All right. If that wraps up your cool intro, I will give you... Now, you had... this is an alt, so you're dealing with some alt XP, right? Or a replacement, I should say.
Yep.
You'll keep that. I saw you had some on what was going to be a Shatter Kite. You can keep that. And so this would be taking no one spot?
Yeah.
Because I still have him in here with his XP.
Yeah, he's gone. Okay.
I've got you down for 11,523 XP.
Cool.
11523, which becomes 11723, since you did a cool character introduction. Thanks for that.
Yeah.
Okay. Next in line was Griff, who's done a little bit of an intro, but we know more about Griff. Maybe Griff knows himself a little better.
If I wasn't talking to an empty room.
It's the best. You could introduce yourself to the, well, I guess the window or the wall. Take it away.
All right. Most people here know Griff. Some more than others. He's he's a fighter. He loves to use his shield and sword, but also is pretty good at using a spear in his hand instead of a shield and another sword. Like basically, he likes to use both hands. He's not the sharpest tool in the shed. He can't actually speak or understand common whenever he talks. There's a little blinking device strapped to his arm that whenever he barks out a word, a little light on his arm flashes, and in a little robot voice, it says whatever he's saying. But it's a very remedial. That word.
Rudimentary.
Rudimentary. There we go.
There you go.
Bare minimum. Common, and I actually have a background this time. I didn't have a background last time I did the intro thing.
You had a pretty involved background, I recall.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. His background is a criminal. He used to be a slave. He was owned by a bandit leader who was kind of a really big dick. His personality is that he'd rather make a new friend than a new enemy. Basically, whenever he meets a new person, he tries his best to make a new friend. His ideals is that he's loyal to his friends, and anyone else he couldn't care less about. Bond, someone that he cared about died, and he tries his best to make sure that none of his friends ever have to suffer that fate. And his flaw is that he has a tail that reveals when he's lying, which shows itself in his tail madly wagging or drooping whenever he's lying.
No, really. This is me being convincing.
Anything? I don't think there's anything else that I need. I mean, I guess anything else I can come up on the fly, but yeah, that's the gist of it.
I remember Griff had a really good friend who was a half-orc fighter who rescued him from slavery, right?
Yes.
Mr.
Yes,
Adostus.
he had a half-orc friend who taught him how to use his shield and sword very well.
Yep. And was the bandit leader killed, or is that a vengeance thing that may come up later?
The bandit leader was killed, and
Okay.
in the ensuing chaos of his lower lieutenants fighting for power, Griff escaped.
There you go. Okay. Does Griff seek any kind of retribution against that slaving group, or has he just moved on with his life?
Griff has moved on with his life, seeking out new friends, new adventures, and just things to entertain him.
Cool. Appearance. Do you wear you wear plate now, right?
Yes, I wear adamantite plate. Plate that, although looking of darker steel, looks very sturdy. It's missing the bracers though. In place of them is some kind of bone-looking gauntlets with like teeth sticking out as blades.
Yep, I'll pop that up. I have that picture for you. This bracer here, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
A reminder Griff collected from one of from an interesting opponent Griff faced. He acquired the bracers and holds on to them to remind him of a worthy enemy.
Yep. Okay.
Who in another time might have been a friend.
I don't know. Karvik didn't have many friends, and that'll come up here in a minute as well. Rand, you recognize those bracers.
Yep.
So that might come up in your story. And stories going forward as well. Also, Griff, you might mention you are 8 feet tall.
Yeah, he is 8 feet tall. His fur is gray, like dark gray, with patches of white. And he has a fluffy tail that swings about behind him.
Cool. And you would have dog legs, the reversed knee thing.
Yep.
Right. Okay.
So his armor is or at least the lower parts are specially made to fit him.
Yeah, and that's I have, well, I did update the rules. I don't know if you guys caught it. Well, before I talk about that, are you done with your cool intro, Griff?
I think that's it. I don't know if I'm missing anything.
I think you pretty well summed it up there as far as I can remember. I'll give you your 200 XP. That was a cool intro. I know more about Griff. It was good to, you reminded me, I've read your backstory, and it's pretty good. You got Adostus in there, and how he brought you into the company of Thorn and Coin. Adostus still kind of lurks about, but he's freelance. I put it on the boards. I don't know if you guys noticed. Any item that has a base value of 100 gold or more, you do have to buy the base item if you want it magic. So, for example, adamantine plate costs 2,000 gold. You got 1,500 for the plate, 500 for the uncommon enchantment category. And I was going to say the reason is all plate armor has to be made custom for the wearer because it's very rigid. So Griff, yours was just even more specialized than usual. But everybody's plate armor has to be custom made. Tawny had to pay, I think, a pretty hefty price to get her demon armor refitted so that she could wear it, if I recall.
I don't think the demon would appreciate being reshaped.
It was actually nothing wore the armor, as it were. Just to mention Tawny real quick, she wears this. It's a helmed horror that they faced in Baldur's Gate early on before the siege, one of Algerd's creations. And there's nothing in the armor, just an evil energy. So the armor did have to be refitted, but it's very demonic looking. It's good to remind myself about Tawny's theme. Yeah, she's rough. Let's see, we've got Rand Havlarn. Havlarn, let's do yours next. Because I just read it, but it's not real sunk into memory. Go ahead.
Hi, I'm Havlarn. Havlarn Nimblefoot. Halfling troubadour, troublemaker, and all-around rogue. You may have heard of me. You may have seen me around. I play for Lord Randalar over at the Forbidden Fruits. Come in sometime. I do take requests. I also am a native of Waterdeep. Yeah, I can tell you how to get anywhere in this town, let me tell you. And I can tell you the areas to avoid, too. I've been running away from gangs and slavers and all kinds of nasties my entire life. Oh, yeah, in case you didn't notice, I'm about 3 feet tall. 3 feet 3 inches if you want to be, honest. He has ash blonde hair, let's see, shoulder-length hair and a little well-kept beard, blue eyes. He has a constant smirk on his face, like he knows a joke that you don't know the punchline to. He is armed for adventure with a large short sword, gleams silver. He's got blades, daggers here, there, and everywhere, a crossbow, and an instrument that he wears slung over his back that's almost as big as he is, called a bandor. He is, let's see, personality-wise, he tends to pick up things and that you might not see him again, and he is quick to change his moods. Let's see, that's things you probably would notice about him. Ideals. He tends to help people who help him. He's always looking out for people who are the poor, the sick. He's a good do-gooder. He likes to help people. Since he grew up on the streets, he tries to give back since he made it out. He grew up in a place much like the Forbidden Fruits. His mother was a silk lady, and she died, but he kind of didn't really get along with the other kids, because there were other children around. They bullied him. He ran away from them. So that's how he came to be good on the streets. So he tries to help out the ladies there from his old house. That's why he works for Rand, because he has a soft spot for silk ladies. He does takes a lot for him to trust people, and like I said, he's not averse to stealing. If somebody leaves something lying around, it's very likely it'll end up in his pockets. So that's pretty much Havlarn in a nutshell.
Sorry, I was talking while in an empty room. I had muted myself and started talking. Silk ladies is what I was saying. That was the term you came up with. That helps. I like that.
Cool. Oh yeah, one other thing. He has a. He doesn't know who his father was. The only thing he has of his father's is a tattered banner. It's a green field with a silver unicorn surrounded by golden leaves. He doesn't know what it means. He's never been able to find any information about it. So.
Send me a PM on that, and I'll come up with something.
All right. Cool.
That's why I asked for those type of things. I'll try to put it in the storyline if I can, or find a place. It takes me a while, but eventually we'll get there. And I gave you a handout for that door, so
Cool.
that's in there. I think anyone can look at it, but only you can edit it.
Awesome.
And is that? Well, you pretty much covered it. I don't need to ask.
That's pretty much it. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't need to ask any questions. Okay, I'll give you 200 XP for that one. Cool. And that's taking Felnar's leftover.
Yeah.
Okay. Felnar still works the forge, but he's retired from adventuring life. But he's earned a permanent place here in the castle. He was instrumental in the siege. I don't know how many of the other players saw it, but he did a lot of morale boosting during the siege. He did a lot of rolls. Anything I asked for, he was in there. And he actually rolled poorly on some diplomacy, which maybe he was grading somewhat on the populace with his religious ministrations. Yeah, played a big role there. So he's got a permanent place. Let's see. It's easier for me to just talk. Griff, I got your whisper. Send me a PM on that, or if you could make that in paint, I'll make that a thing.
Ooh.
Pretty easy. Some copy paste stuff going.
Get to do my terrible paint skills. Yeah.
Yeah, well, you guys see my terrible paint skills all the time, so. Like I said, if you have trouble with it, send me a PM. I'll set it up if you need me to. Anything for the story, but that's cool. I like it. Okay, Havlarn, we got you. Who else wanted to go? Rand? Anyone else?
Dundarian will. Yeah.
Dundarian will as well. Rand, go ahead and go, and then we'll wrap up with Dundarian.
Okay, so Rand's about 6 foot tall, athletically built, dashingly handsome, with a small goatee on his beard, a small goatee on his chin, a mop of dark hair, and steel blue eyes. He's a Lord of Baldur's Gate. He owns property there, as well as a mansion in the city, and now the Forbidden Fruits in Waterdeep. He's known to be generous to his friends, and, well, he hasn't got many enemies left alive, but vicious with his enemies. Hello?
Yep.
Have I cut out?
No, yeah, you're.
Oh,
I'm just listening.
No, it's alright. I thought my Skype died on my phone, then it's flashing.
It chopped up a little bit, but I heard everything. You're good.
Yep. Okay. Yep. His personality. He's confident. Some would probably say arrogant. As I said, he's generous with his friends. Makes enemies pretty quickly. Kills them even quicker. He out of character. Although everyone is under the impression he is a lord. He actually grew up on the streets of Luskan, where he was trained in the skills of the con man by a halfling named Jack. He was forced to flee Luskan after he was caught bedding gang lord, street gang boss's favourite concubine. The street gang's boss was Karvik, who then killed Rand's mentor, Jack, and Rand fled to Baldur's Gate to escape him, where Karvik obviously tracked him down, but the two never met. And that's about it, I think.
Yeah, Karvik was after you for a while.
Yeah.
This is, by the way, this is Karvik. And yeah, Karvik is dead but not gone. So, Rand, I can tell
Cool.
you, let me ask some questions. We'll do a little Q&A here. Well, Rand, you've got a rich backstory going back. You pretty much, you had one guy who died early in the campaign, and then Rand jumped in shortly after and has been pretty much a fixture since I started this
Yeah,
campaign. He's,
he retired for a bit until his brothel
yeah,
burnt down.
he's come and gone. He's had more sex than any other character that I've ever had. Love him or hate him, and that usually is how it works. You either love him or you hate him. There's no in between with Rand, and that's why I like his character. He evokes any emotion one way or the other. Like you said, he's made some friends, he's made some enemies too. I have another picture here I'm trying to track down, just so everyone can have a look here. Yeah, I don't have it handy. Did you want to do a intro on the Forbidden Fruits, the shop, or is it just Rand for now?
Yeah, I mean, the Forbidden Fruits is a game, I don't know what you'd call it, a house of ill repute, I suppose.
Yes, sure is.
Yep. There is the gaming tables downstairs where Rand will happily take your money, and then there is the tower in which he caters for men of all tastes. He is working on hiring some male whores for the ladies amongst you.
I don't know if you heard that. You probably did.
Um,
I will have you do an intro for each girl. I'll pop them up. It'll be real quick.
Yep.
And you do have one who, and I saw what you were saying earlier. Let me go ahead and just run through this. Lusum is your trained, what's it called, hireling?
Yep.
Who was a player before, who retired to a life of prostitution. But she's trained. I don't know if you guys saw the TV show Firefly. What was the lady called? It was an escort. It was, what was her title?
I've never seen it. Madame.
No.
Companions.
Companion. There you go. Lusum would be a companion. You'd have to schedule time. Lords and nobles and high-paid merchants would schedule time with her. Lusum dresses very, very well. She does not look like the lesser women, I guess. And she has
the whole picture.
Sure, I can do that. She has her own room. She's got a table there where you can enjoy a intoxicating drink. It is the only room that kind of, well, I put a curtain, but it probably has a door, a locking door, most likely. It's richly decorated, and that's just to say all the other girls are untrained. Lusum is trained. And I saw what you were saying earlier, Rand, about Dancing Lights. Lusum actually has that as a spell, so there you go with being trained. She can cast Dancing Lights on your sign.
Cool.
I put them out there, but I don't see them now. I think I'll probably put them on the wrong layer. So there's Lusum. And I sure did. Wow, how did I do that? I was on the GM layer when I put them out. Let me move those. There you go. You've got lights on your sign.
Feel.
Yep. So, yep, you got dancing lights on the sign. And that's
cool.
Courtesy of Lusum. She probably says, "Be gone with you, Havlarn. You can't afford her."
The door was locked. Where's the muscle?
Yep, here comes Bambeck. Speaking of, go ahead with the rest of the intro. I jumped in with Lusum there, but you got a lot of other people to introduce, Rand. And this, just in case you guys were wondering, he gave me all these images. He did all the work here. I just threw them on the board. So here's the muscle. Go ahead, Rand.
You might have to remind me of names as I go because I just used a random name generator.
Okay, this one is Bambeck Iron Fist.
Yep, Bambeck Iron Fist is a dwarf. Out of character, he is a follower of Mask. He was an associate of Rand's who was involved in a criminal gang that Rand has recruited to work his door.
Nice. Yeah, you don't have to say much on each one. We'll just run through them here. So there's Bambeck. You've got your bartender here, Grum Vasek, if I'm saying that right.
Yep. Vasek is another former associate of Rand's. He's a former fence. So if anyone's got any dodgy gear they need flogging, he's the man to see.
Nice.
And yep.
Okay.
Yep.
You've got more hired muscle. Grak. It's this guy.
Grek is a half orc. He is, I've forgotten his name already. The dwarf. Those two were recruited together from a street gang.
Cool.
Also a former associate of Rand's.
Yeah. You don't have to worry too much about the religion thing. I asked for it just in case it would matter, and I have that information. It doesn't have a whole lot of bearing otherwise, though. Here's another one of mine. Here's she established herself early on in the campaign. Ivana Humpalot is her name. She was the gnome stable hand at the Friendly Arm Inn before it was besieged. There was a player who's no longer with us who hired her to give him what he called old timers, which was a handy, apparently. And what? In the shower? No, that that's as involved as she's reminding me of. Yeah, there's more to it, but that's as far as she knows. She's definitely unskilled. She's actually not really in Rand's employ. She just doesn't have anywhere else to go. Actually, she was supposed to be in the toilet, wasn't she? She just kind of hangs out there.
Yeah.
And yeah, you buy her a drink. She's trying to get a room of her own, but as you'll find out, the rooms are occupied. Here is one of. Am I saying this right? Croupier?
I don't know. Like I said, it was just a random room.
Well, the title of what he is. And his name is Osfared
Oh
Arkin.
yeah, croupier. Yeah, sorry.
Croupier. And that's basically a dealer, right? A card dealer.
Or roulette. Yeah, they do
Roulette
cards.
guy.
They do roulette.
It's the guy who runs the game and lets people gamble at his table, right? Basically.
Yep.
Got it. So this is Osfared Arkin.
He's a half elf, native to Waterdeep, and a follower of Timora.
Of course.
Makes perfect sense.
Yeah. We got two more up here in the corner, and I'm going to do more with this room. This is when I have to come up with more stuff for a gaming room. He'll decorate more as he makes money. But here's Drin Evergreen, also a croupier.
Yep. Another native to Waterdeep. Yet again, a follower of Timora.
Of course.
And a human, yeah.
Okay. Finbal Fairfoot at the neighboring table.
Yep. He is a halfling from the Dale Lands. He is a follower of, I'm not sure how you'd say it, Barbadoris.
That's to do with by me.
Yep. Who is the halfling god of trickery and thievery. So you might want to watch yourselves if you're on his table.
Little halfling religion going on there. All right,
Yep.
and then for the girls, I see Draken has set himself up already, making himself at home. You got the madam who runs the show, or I'll let you talk about it. There you go. Her name's Grace.
Yep. She's the madam. She doesn't work in the. She doesn't see punters. She's simply there to run the girls, and yeah, basically. But she is actually a cleric of Sharess, who is the goddess of feast halls, not to be mistaken with Shar.
Yeah, you wouldn't want that.
No.
So that's how you know that at least you know the girls are clean, lesser restoration.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'm going to go clockwise from starting at about 9 o'clock. You got, am I saying this right? Zisania?
Yep, works for me.
Zisania?
She's a tiefling for the more exotic tasted people among you.
For those who like it hot?
Yep.
Hellish Rebuke and all that?
Yep. I can't remember what got. They're all either Sune or followers of Sharess. I can't remember who follows what off the top of my head. So
they probably each have different charms and religious symbols in their rooms, or whatever they buy from whatever gets fenced from Grum Vasic. That's how he peddles, or has his time. He doesn't pay. He sells trinkets that he fences. Probably, I'm guessing. Here's Nalgila.
Yep, for the shorter of you. Although the way things are going, I think Arnold might find himself barred, so she might find herself a little redundant unless Belnar's feeling frisky.
Well, we established last time Arnold actually has a girlfriend, but that, that's up to Arnold whether he still wants to go to the Forbidden Fruits or not.
It's like the fastest girlfriend ever. We met in the street and now she's my girlfriend.
It's been a whirlwind romance. Not much more to say about Nalgila, yeah.
Nope.
The picture says it all. Aaliyah?
Yep. Aaliyah is an elf, a wood elf.
Yep.
Not a lot you can say, really.
Yeah,
Just a wood
yeah.
elf.
They're untrained. The picture says almost all of it. Some of these, I know it was none of them were rated R, but some were more suggestive than others. And the size of the picture, I wasn't always able to get the entirety of, well, basically the cleavage, which is what a lot of them had. But I wasn't able to get it in the token on some of them.
It was ridiculously hard to find PG pictures. Apparently, typing in fantasy women. As in, like,
I bet it was
didn't
tricky.
work for me. Yeah.
Here's one that. Oh, go ahead. That was Yazgosh. I forgot to say her name. Yazgosh, and she was half orc, right?
It's right here. I didn't put it away yet.
And what was this one called? I can't remember.
Her name is Murrell.
And yep, she's a human. Yep.
I remember she wore.
Finproof.
You see those two straps there at the bottom. That's pretty much all she wore, if I recall.
Yeah.
There wasn't much more, but it got cut off. And here's Kiara.
Yep, the two humans. For those with a more traditional taste.
They probably see most of the business.
Yep. And
you got two more. We got Farah, or Farah.
This one's for Havlan. If furry feet do it for you.
There might be more to it than furry feet.
Yep.
And then you got, now this is a tricky one, Eterie. There's more eyes in there.
Yep, that is the half-drow bondage specialist. She is a worshipper of, can't remember the goddess's name, goddess of pain.
Yep, and, whoops, clicked too quick. I'm going to pop that one more time. She has the table of whips and chains. She's the only girl that has a closet.
Yep.
Yep, I know where Targus will be going.
There you go. Yeah, take her all day.
Yep, and that is my staff.
Yeah,
I believe.
That is the Forbidden Fruits so far.
Yep.
Cool. You got a wing of the castle for that.
Yep. Yeah, I did notice there was quite a big section of the keep on it.
Yeah. You put a lot of work into it, though. You got me a lot of pictures and some backstories, so that's how that works. I still have plenty of room in the castle, too, if you guys come up with material, if you want to do the legwork, throw things together. So that's it for Rand and Forbidden Fruit. Now, Rand, that was some of the story in your background. I'll jump back to you. Probably should have done all of this at once so I could capture it for Rand. I think most of you probably are aware of who the Black Foxes are. Rand used to be the head of the Black Foxes, but there was some question. Ingmar and Rand have not had a chance yet. And that's another thing we didn't mention. Rand died for a while and has just recently returned to life. You have been
from the Shadow Keep.
From the Shadow Keep. You've been plagued by nightmares ever since. We will learn more about that as time goes by. And you will be having meetings with Ingmar as, well, Rand's story's far from over. We'll just say that.
Yep.
Okay. I don't want to say much more about Rand yet. I think we pretty much captured it. Let me get your XP, or I will forget. And Rand, you've come and gone. 200? Yeah, 200 XP. And you've come and gone, but I think I've got your total here.
Is it? Well, that would be 19,503.
I got you at 19,712 with your bonus.
Yep, I'll take that.
you're pretty much neck and neck with Draken now.
I think Draken's still beating me.
Yeah, he's just a little bit ahead, not much. But yeah, Draken's
Yeah.
been in some lucrative encounters recently.
Yeah.
All right, so there's Rand. Let's run through Dondarrion real quick, and then we'll have an adventure.
All right, are you ready?
The show is yours.
Dondarrion grew up in his parents' scribe shop in Baldur's Gate. He was away from the city during the siege, but when he returned, his parents and his home were burned to the ground. The only thing that was left was a blank book in a pristine condition. You can see it in that picture there. He carries around the book everywhere he goes and flips through it constantly, but it's pretty easy to notice that it's just a blank book. You can communicate with the book telepathically. It contains thousands of messages recorded by other holders of the book. The book was created a long time ago by Ilsenstein, I think I'm saying that right, for one of her Illithid followers. That's the god of mind flayers and psionics. The book, for some reason, made its way into Dondarrion's family. It's really old, so went from adventure to adventure, probably. His family has used the scribe shop to record as many texts into the book as possible, and as a result, Dondarrion has a ton of knowledge available to him through the book. And he became an adventurer to experiment with his spells and potions and to search for more knowledge. Appearance-wise, he's just an average-sized human. He wears scale armor under a cloth robe and has large glasses with green-tinted lenses. He has an inconspicuous crow that follows him around. Seems more interested in protecting the book than Dondarrion, though. There's also a floating servant that's clothed, and some people have noticed by now it's just an unseen servant with clothes on, but Dondarrion gave it gloves and a mask and everything. It floats around and holds a lantern for Dondarrion.
On a Chester's floating disc, right?
Yep. And that's about it for Dondarrion. He has a girl that he got pregnant recently. We'll see how that plays out.
Yep. That is
That's
true.
about it.
Yeah, you got a baby on the way. Now you said green tinted lenses. I have noticed, I don't know if anyone else has, that Dondarrion will swap glasses for the situation. Is that still correct?
Yep. His green tinted glasses are for seeing far away, and he also has blue ones for seeing up close.
And you also carry a shield, so it's like this picture, if you could picture a shield on that offhand.
Yep.
Is that right?
Yeah, that's
Heavy
about
armored
right.
bookworm. Cool. Did you want to do an intro on your shop?
Sure.
Okay. I'll ping you guys to it. Let me put a camera on it, and then I'll ping you there. Go ahead. It's all yours.
It's called Scribes and Scripts. It's a book, potion, and scroll shop. There's tons of books that line the walls on bookshelves. There's potion bottles scattered all across tables, and there's tons of scrolls stacked on Dondarrion's desk, which sits in the middle of the room. The clothed unseen servant that follows him around also organizes books in the shop, and when it's not doing that, it walks outside and pulls customers into the shop, or at least tries to with its 2 strength. And Korg kind of became Dondarrion's friend. He sits in the back of the shop and browses the porn section. And, that's about it for his shop.
Yeah. Okay. Are there any bonds or flaws for Dondarrion?
He'd rather seek knowledge than do something for the greater good. He likes to experiment and whatnot, so he's pretty chaotic neutral.
Sure. Okay. And I have a... There you go. Wait. You probably won't be able to see that. There's some of what Korg looks at. That's kind of small. Maybe Targus will be a new customer if he can fit in there. right. Yeah, pretty much wraps it up there, and I will credit you for that on Dondarian. Okay, is that it for intros? You guys ready to do an adventure?
Yes.
Yep.
All right, that's kind of what I thought. That was cool. Thanks for going through that, guys. I'll get those set up, put on YouTube and all that. Makes it fun. I learned some things about your characters. Maybe you guys got a little insight into each other's behavior and stuff. I think it makes it more interesting. If you want to watch the Twitch, you'll get that sound effect on Targus' shapeshift. I know you guys probably didn't hear it. It was pretty cool. Okay, you guys are all here. Ingmar sits upon his throne, looking through. He's got probably a pile of papers that he looks. Well, no, he's organized. His piles of papers are in his office. Right now, he's holding court. So he sits there. He probably has like a jeweled scepter by now. He's made some money, and he says he's glad to see you guys are here. Welcome, Targus. Welcome, Havlarn. Hope to see more of you. And he gives kind of a sharp look at Arnold and Rand, flanking him on either side. Hope to see more of all of you. He says, I have 2 contracts available. One remains in place still, and he glances around the pillars, cranes his neck to see Tawny hiding back there on Diablo, and says, Tawny, you're back. I wondered if you'd ever return from the Warrior Maiden's Shrine. And, well, he does flush. He looks a little embarrassed, because you know his secret.
I do.
Some of you know his secret, actually, but he, who could blame him? And he says, the main well, not the main, one of the contracts is, of course, kind of Tawny's. You guys, the Warrior Maidens of Madarua in the pyramids of Sinadicia in the jungles of Chult need someone to go to the surface and slay the multi-headed beast that Azoth saw last time. And once you've done that, make contact with the neighboring temple or pyramid, which is the Warriors of Gorm. And Ingmar taps his fingertips together and says, and then open contracts with them, hopefully. Another contract would be here, a more local affair. He says, you guys have done well in the past dealing with the lost ones. We've made a name for ourselves here in the city. The Circle of Thorn and Coin has. And we're getting more and more contracts. Most of them are fulfilled by these guys, the usual rank and file, more police work kind of thing, more just guarding the warehouse kind of thing. But he's got specialized stuff. There is a merchant, a fairly well-to-do merchant who runs a shipping company, and some of his ships have gone missing. And he wants you guys to find out what the problem is, try to recover his cargo, but most importantly, free the shipping lanes, because he's not making any money until the ships get through. So you guys can pick. There may be more information once you've chosen, but that's kind of the general. Pick between the two.
Rand's eyes light up at the mention of loot from the shipping cargo. The thought of loot from the shipping cargo. And puts his vote that way.
I'd like to visit my maiden once again.
Targus just says, multi-headed monster. That's it.
Well, Tawny's up for any kind of an adventure, and she's okay with it. Money, money, money.
Well, that sounds like 2 votes for Warrior Maidens, 1 for the shipping. Anyone else want to pipe up?
It's always important to keep the shipping lanes open, but traveling to other lands is always a neat proposition too, so I don't care either way.
Griff not care where go. Griff just want do thing.
Dookie?
Yeah. Okay.
So we've got 2 abstains, 2 for Warrior Maidens, 1 for shipping lanes. Arnold hasn't spoken up.
Because I'm muted. in for killing that Hydra. Thingy.
Kind of decides that there's 3 in one direction.
Okie dokie.
Okay.
Sounds good to me.
If you guys are all paying attention, Ingmar will lead you to the portal room.
Cool.
There he goes. If you just want to follow the token, play a little game of follow the leader here. Let me grab that
Oh,
camera
God.
too. There it is.
So much lag.
The lag is real.
The lag is super real. Wow.
You go
Oh my
onto
god, it won't even let me click on myself.
right here. If you can't make it, I'll ping you there here in a second. Never mind the bear in the corner if you did see it. There's no bear there.
There's
There's
no
no
bear in the corner.
I thought he was hidden. Let's put him in his own little corner here and there. Now he's hidden. I just want to make
The
sure he's
bear is a
available
big
for me to
ninja
copy.
bear.
Randy found the barracks.
Oh, where was I meant to be going?
Back and south. Yeah, through that room. There's a whole crowd of people in there. It's getting crowded, as you can tell. So there you guys go. This is permanent teleportation circle tied to the headquarters of the Company of Thorn and Coin. So Ingmar now knows 2 coded permanent teleportation circles, which he uses his 5th level spell. He can cast twice a day, so he can get you there and then get you back. We're not sure how he finds out that you need to come back, but he does somehow. Somebody has sending or something like that. Or maybe he just casts it at a predetermined time, like 12 hours from right now, he'll recast it. And so you guys can just kind of be available.
Okay.
When the portal opens, that's how you get back. So, because you are traveling from Waterdeep all the way to the jungles of Chult. All right. And let me make sure you guys didn't litter in the courtyard there. Nope. Okay, you guys got all your bits and bobs and pieces to come with. All right, grab everybody. Copy. The portal opens. You have 1 round, so everybody piles in basically all at once. It's only looking for a round.
I see a lot of big guys here. Does anyone want a potion of growth?
That is a good question. Let's cover that before he opens the portal. I think Ingmar's casting it, and I don't think it's ritual. So before he casts it, he says to everyone, who needs to pre-cast things before you step through? Because this portal does not go straight to the warrior maidens. It actually goes to where the Naga protects the bridges.
Yeah, I'm gonna
And she would be back by now.
precast.
Oh, okay.
Haste.
Ingmar taps his foot.
I'm gonna cast Death Void to myself.
Very good.
Dark Vision and Longstrider.
And I want to activate my light gem of brightness.
Oh, yeah.
I'll give a potion of growth for free to Griff, Targus, and Arnold. And I'm gonna give Griff a special potion that I've recently came in possession of. And Ben knows what that is.
Who'd you give it to, Arnold?
I gave Griff the potion,
Griff.
the other potion. Everyone else,
The special one.
3.
Okay.
Yep, everyone else got growth potions.
Okay, you guys can...
So, did I
Go
get
ahead.
both or just one? Let me write that down.
Griff has a growth potion and a special potion. Targus has a
Okay.
growth potion. Arnold has a growth potion.
Okay. Tawny has cast Haste. Havlarn cast Dark Vision. I'll just go ahead and set that up for you. Havlarn, just remind me
Okay.
to take it away. Oh, I didn't have your 300 degrees of vision set up either, so I'll set that up now. Just remind me, basically you can just keep that spell slot off and say you cast it every time.
Okay.
And then if you want to not cast it, we'll make that adjustment. Does that make the most sense to you?
Sounds good.
Okay, and that you, whoops. I tied your token there. Go ahead and put the 4 first level spells for your Longstrider back on so that I have that as like your permanent token.
Okay, gotcha.
And I'll save that. And then you can deduct it again. We'll get you legit.
Done.
There we go. So you've got Dark Vision pretty much set up. And then if you ever want to not cast it, we can make that adjustment pretty easy. Go ahead and deduct. You've got Long Strider, so you're a little bit faster. How long does the Long Strider last?
It's an hour.
Very good. It is a minute cast time for that teleportation circle anyway, so you guys had plenty of time to do all these things. And Dondarian, what did you cast?
I didn't cast it.
Okay, I saw that red token.
Yep.
Wait, you didn't get my message earlier because I think you logged off, but I was going to have a Comprehend Languages ritual done before we met.
Before you met? Who?
Before we all got in with Ingmar, because it takes 10 minutes to cast.
How long does it last?
It's an hour.
Oh, okay, so you cast that as a ritual.
Yeah.
What's the cast time on that? What did you say, 10 minutes?
It's 10 minutes for a ritual.
Gotcha. Then, yeah, you could have cast that. You'd have, plenty of time in between.
Yeah.
Ingmar will hesitate while you cast for a few minutes. So, yeah, you got Comprehend Languages up and running.
I have no
Haste on
first levels, by the way, because potions cost spell slots.
That's what your red thing was tracking. Okay, that does make sense. All right, let me copy you guys again, as you are now. And the only thing we're worried about on duration really is haste, which lasts for, 1 minute?
Huh? Yep.
Okay, so 100 rounds. So we got plenty of time on that, too. All right, no other precasts. We're ready to go. Let me get you guys set up, and then I will move you over. I gotta let the map load. And this is that huge map, so now I have to find your starting point. I'll ping you to it, so it'll be quick for you guys. Oink. And Ingmar is not going with you today. He knows better. I set the hammer aside. Diablo to the back. I got hands and lanterns and floating discs and people. We kind of crowd you guys up on the circle though. Whoops. That lantern needs to be on top. This is a high maintenance bunch. Crow needs to be on top. Griff, hand and lantern. Yeah, Dondarian, you've got a little entourage there. Targus, you'll be kind of just stuck in the middle there. Between you and Diablo, you guys get to know each other pretty good. In a physical way. Let's do that, and that. It's all set. Okay. That.
Why can't I rotate this?
And I'm moving you guys. We are going to jump through Baldur's Gate for a moment. You fly over Baldur's Gate, and they're like, oh, holy crap. Well played. Let's see if I can reach all the way over there. No, it won't let me do it. We're going to have to jump through here. I got to move this map closer. Here you go. I'm going to give you about 7 seconds to load this map and all the textures, and then I'll ping you. Ping. Zoom out. All right. Oh, those torches would not be lit. Gone. And gone. But there's a whole bunch of lanterns that you guys brought with you, of course. Let me get the sound set up. And as soon as you guys come through, you hear the sound of zombies growling, and they start climbing their way up and out of that pit next to you. Everybody roll initiative. The grates were opened.
Wow, we got some great initiative today.
You guys did kind of pile out into a big cluster there, since it was one round that the portal was open. That's why you're all packed in there like that. Well, the monsters didn't go great either.
No one got above 10 on initiative.
Wow. This is like...
Hold on. I've rolled twice already. There I'm on. But it's actually 4.
I got it. There you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 players. All right, that's everybody. Targus, you were the fastest.
All right, cool. So, when I'm not in combat, I have my shield on my arm and my battle axe on like a little leather strap that I have. So I have a free hand, and I'm going to use Fairy Fire, and so that's a 20-foot cube.
Okay.
I'm gonna cast it on these guys here. So
What's the save?
it's a DC 13
Dex.
dex.
Okay. The top one passed. The next one on the right passed. The next one down failed miserably. Grants advantage, right?
Yeah.
Next one down from him. What'd you say, 13?
Yeah.
Pass. You can tell these are not Night of the Living Dead zombies. These are 28 Days Later zombies. Very fast. The one on the right failed, takes it. Last one at the bottom. Passed.
Okay. And then I will bonus action rage.
Okay. And yeah, let's, for now, say your battle axe, you just have the versatile property. It's as if you were wielding it two-handed, so you get the D10 instead of the D8 because you're big.
What's up?
Your battle axe, it
Yeah.
can be a bigger battle axe because you're big. We'll call it a D10 until
Okay.
I find out. We'll discuss it and figure it out.
Okay.
It seems
Cool.
about right, but we'll see. Might do something more.
All right. I'll pre-rage and then take my battle axe out.
And you got your weapon readied. Okay, the rage is a screamy guy, and you already minused from your green bar. Awesome. What does your rage look like? I know what your shapeshift sounds like.
Oh, it's both the shapeshift and the rage sound. So I'm just freaking roaring and screaming. My hair's standing on end. I'm ready to fight.
Cool.
Yeah.
Quick description here. This is a pit 10 feet down, and this grate here and this grate here could be lifted into place to shut that hole. Lots of corpses down there, and as these monsters climb out, more stand up and begin climbing beneath them. Dondarian, your turn.
Alright, I'm going to walk up to here and cast Thunder Wave on them all.
Yeah, that'll hit all of them. Con save, what's the DC? Yeah, give me a clicky if you can on that.
It's 15 on hard. This is my favorite part.
What's that, finding the macro?
Yep, I found it. There it is.
Okay. There's a second here. A bunch of saves to make.
Ooh. Neato, Benito.
Okay. The top one failed, takes the damage. And is slammed against the back, the wall down there. Next one down from him. Fails the save, takes the damage. Next one down. Fails the save, takes the damage. Next one down. Fails the save, takes the damage. Apparently Thunder was the right choice. Failed, takes the damage. And failed, takes the damage. So really that'd be more like this by the end of it.
Sweet. And then my crow is gonna flap its wings at that guy.
Which one?
And I'm going just the top one's fine.
Sure.
Then Dondarian is going to hide behind everyone. That's
Okay.
it.
Alright, Griff.
Alrighty. That's down there, right?
Point again, I missed it.
Down here?
That is down, yeah. You see the open grates there? It's like an open pit that you can climb the iron bars. You see what it looks like?
Okay.
10 feet down. They're all down there, yeah.
Well, Griff knows what this means and lots of bad enemies. He's going to step out to the side, drink his potion of growth, and clang his sword on his spear, and say, "Come, dead people, big meal right here."
Cool. Make an intimidate or persuasion. Both are charisma. Trying to look yummy? No. It's noisy.
I mean, it's noisy.
It smells like wet dog.
I don't know. They could want to eat wet dog.
Yeah, they might want to eat wet dog. And you are dual wielding, sword and spear.
Yes, and
Got
I
it.
am large.
That's true too. But yeah, you guys can tell it came out as more like hesitating, or maybe the voice box didn't translate right and it said something weird. Did not roll a great persuasion or intimidate there. I have learned, or is that it, Griff? You done there?
And I'll hold my action if any enemy comes within striking radius.
Yeah. Throw a readied up there, the Gatling gun. Have learned your turn.
Okay. I'm gonna
Sorry, that's
Dart.
out.
to where I can see these guys between these folks, and I'm going to fire off a firebolt at the one on the top. Wow.
How did that happen?
What do you mean? How did that happen? Reroll.
Oh.
The halfling. Yeah,
Yep,
that's the
the
halfling
halfling
trait.
feat.
Reroll
I
the
gotcha.
one. I miss. I'm pretty sure an 11 misses.
That's, well, yeah. What I was like, how did you roll a 9 and then an 11 and then the 11's in red? That makes sense now.
Yeah.
Yeah, that does miss.
Oh, bummer. Well, in that case, I'm gonna get the heck out of Dodge.
Well, now you had advantage.
Yeah. So a 9 and then an 11. They both
The 11
miss.
would be, yeah. Well, the 11 may have hit. They don't wear armor, but no, they're
Oh.
quick.
Okay.
Fast enough
Well,
to dodge
if
by
11 hits,
just barely.
then it hits. I was shooting at the top one. If 11 hits, then great. If not, then
11 does not, unfortunately.
Okay, great.
Dex mod 2. It was a close thing. It wouldn't
Oh man.
smash. So it happened the same time as the Thunder Wave. It would have hit if the Thunder Wave hadn't knocked him back. How's that?
Gotcha. That sounds good.
All right. Randy, you go.
Okay, so
Stupid cat need to get off the stove.
I pull 2 daggers from the braces at my wrists and hurl them at this guy, grant an advantage down here.
We forgot to talk about your bracers, didn't we?
Yeah.
That's all right.
We had lots of discussion about those. Those are cool.
Yeah, if you guys find some theme that you want to work on and the book doesn't support it, let me know. I'll work with you.
Okay. So this is with advantage. So hurl both daggers and sneak attack.
You killed him on the first throw
Okay.
with a sneak attack. You got another throw. I can just fly it to the next one down.
Yeah. Well, apply it to the next one. Oh, with
No problem.
advantage.
You only get sneak attack once per round, though, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah, I suppose it doesn't matter, yeah.
Got that one.
Whichever.
And then hit the next one up. He does not die.
Okay, and then I will scamper back into away from the front line.
So what's that look like? First time you used that item?
The handles of the daggers are sticking out towards my elbows, so I cross my arms. As I pull 2 daggers out and hurl them end over end into the rotting zombies.
Cool.
That's so cool. I want one of those.
Dagger Master. All right, Tawny.
I'm gonna go ahead and move on in to about here. Drop the lantern gently And then I'm going to finish Diablo's movement to go here. I'm going to go ahead and let go. Get down. Diablo's going to attack this guy here.
It's 10 feet down.
Then he'll fly down and attack and then fly back up when he's done.
Okay.
So that's what he's going to do.
Stomp on his head.
Yep. Hoofs it. Brains right out of him.
Yep, you did. Brain splinter.
And then I'm going to go ahead and grab this gate, and I'm going to try and yank it up.
Okay.
And,
That's athletics.
of course.
Yeah. No problem. Tawny can do it one-handed.
And then I'm going to move right on up here.
You
And
only had 15 feet left. It took half to dismount.
oh, wait, hold on.
Oh,
How
you have
far was
haste.
that?
No, you have haste.
I have haste.
You're good.
So yeah, I'm gonna move right here. I didn't know if are these guys tall? Like, can they reach me? I want to get over here.
No, they can't reach you.
Okay, then I'm gonna get over here for my movement. with
Remember playing
haste.
Dead Island when you'd stand on a car and the zombies would be reaching for you? That's what they're doing.
Okay. And then because I used my action to shut that, I don't have
That was
an
interact
attack.
with the no dropping the no. Dropping the lantern was free. You got to interact
So-
with the environment,
Okay,
and you have 2 actions anyway. You got haste.
I used haste to move.
No, it gives you extra speed as well. Double
Oh,
your
that's
move
right.
and an extra action.
That's right. Okay, well then I
Haste
would
is
like
OP.
to close that gate too.
All right, another athletics. So Tony's like a blur, and that one's even faster and even harder. And actually, she lifts it with zombies on it. They would have added the weight, but Tawny, with her incredible strength,
I am.
hoists the gate up, and 3 zombies ride the gate up with it.
That's fine with me. Okay, so do I have any? I have nothing else left, right?
That's probably
That's enough.
it.
All right, I'm done.
All right.
I'm gonna get your jaws, you motherfuckers.
This one scampers over here, this one scampers over here, and this one comes straight at you. Well, one of them will go after old Griff there. You can make your opportunity attack, Tony. And Griff, you've got to ready it. If he didn't make it, just drops it. Griff's ready, and it's like, oh, what was that one? When Gimli's ready to hit, and Legolas shoots it before he can get to it.
Yeah.
That pisses him off. And here come claws at Tawny. Wow, Tawny, that actually hit you.
It did.
9 slashing damage and a con save against paralysis.
I'll take 6, right?
That's right.
And then I have 2 con saves then.
True. First one passed on paralysis. Passed again.
Tawny's rocking it.
Yeah. Just took a little damage, and then here comes another claws. That one missed.
None. Okay, never mind.
Arnold, it's your turn.
Well, I can move, I guess. Then I'm just going to try to Sacred Flame the guy that gives advantage.
Okay.
I can find the macro. There it
He
is.
crit his deck save. He ducked and rolled.
You bastard. Did you want to put a turn order in there before it goes to round 2?
I do, thank you. And yeah, it's even in the right spot. This is round 1. Okay, cool. Swing and a miss. Then next would be, if that's it for Arnold, next would be Targus. Tarkus.
Oh, no, hey, I'm here.
He's
Hey,
there.
sorry.
Present.
Hey. Alright.
You're not falling asleep, are you? You're just muted?
No, of course
All
not.
right.
I drank caffeine today. I'm not falling asleep.
Good.
I'm really laggy, though. Hold on.
I have no lag for once. I don't know what's
Yeah.
going on.
I don't know. I can't exactly charge through everybody here, so I'm gonna have to go around.
That would be difficult terrain.
Yeah. Yeah, I have enough movement speed. Let's do it. Alright. I'm gonna charge up to this guy, get right up in his face, and give him the old battle axe.
And he splatters. And the grate creaks under your weight.
Then I will move off of the grate. As that was what? So I still have 10 feet of movement?
Yeah, you got that. Are you enough barbarian to get the bonus speed? Well, you have 40, it's just for being big.
I
have
40 base.
You got plenty.
So, yeah. I'll hang out right here off of the grate.
Sure. Darian?
And I'm
oh,
done.
sorry. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay. Go ahead, Darian.
My crow is going to distract the last one, and I will cast Sacred Flame on that zombie. And I've decided it's just really generic, as generic as you can imagine, Sacred Flame, since it doesn't really have any god associated to it.
Okay. Okay. Is that, what is that, Magic Initiate? How you got that?
No, it's the Book of Shadows from Warlock.
Ah, that's the one. Then you have established the deity that it is associated with, so probably purple. Maybe, I'm thinking.
Well, the power doesn't really come from the deity.
Well, it came from the book, and the book comes from a deity, right?
Yeah, but I cast it more like a wizard would. You know, very scientific-y.
Yeah. I can see that. What is it that Elaine always says, the style of the symbols? I can never remember what the word is. All the weird symbols that you trace in the air, sigils. I don't remember now. He did make his deck save.
Damn. Okay, that's it.
And Griff drank a potion of enlarge. There we go. Alright, Griff.
That guy's still alive, right?
Yep.
Okay, then I'm going to go around my new large friend to about right there. And turn around, and I'm gonna smack that guy. Oh, nope, nope. That guy.
Yep.
And it's 1, 2, 3.
Hit. Oh, let me start at the top. Hit. Hit. And miss. He doesn't grant advantage. Does not die.
Neat. The second hit I'm gonna turn into a trip attack.
Okay.
And then
Strength save. Fails to save, falls prone. And even with
and
that extra damage, it still doesn't quite kill him.
I still have.
Still have what?
The roll that 2d4 for the potion of growth.
Yes. That'll do it. He had one left.
Neat. He doesn't roll for coming back to life?
Does not.
Oh, neat.
There's some science in this temple, this pyramid. Some things are supposed to be here and have some empowering ancient magic that keeps them alive, despite all odds. And some of it is a newer arrival. That'll make sense as the story progresses.
Oh, I don't know that.
Yeah, that's some science.
My -2 to int checks probably not helping me in that respect.
Yeah.
All right, that's my action, my movement, and my bonus. So yeah, that's my turn.
Okay, total up XP. That is the last monster for this little bit. Just the entryway.
Neato.
Do you mind pinging where we're at? I reloaded.
Yeah. Right here. Sorry, guys.
Thanks.
There are 7 of you. That was worth 243 XP.
Wow.
That was a lot of XP for an easy little encounter there.
Was.
But given that there's 7 of you, it takes a lot to really threaten you.
Oh man.
Dondarian and Rand. And you guys played it well too, and precast, and potioned up, and raged. So that was good. You guys earned that one. Oh, change the name. It's not No One, it is Targus. Got Targus?
Yes.
Got your XP. They didn't carry any kind of loot. 243 for Havlarn. Griff.
Mm-hmm.
Arnold. And I believe that's everybody. Okay. XP is cut up to this point. Get rid of that guy. That guy. I'm trying to dispose of my garbage here. There we go.
Ah.
We'll keep the initiative order. Let's see. Griff just finished a kill. Havlarn, go ahead.
Okay. I'm going to dart over here and pick up the lantern that Tawny dropped.
Hold on. There, you can move it now.
All right. And I'll say, Miss Tawny, I've got your lantern. And I will finish my movement here.
Thank you, dear sir. We will need that.
Rand?
Oh? Is it magical?
It is.
Oh, cool.
Why else would I carry a lantern?
Do you sound like a chipmunk when you're hasted?
Well,
That's a funny image. Sorry. Go ahead, Rand.
Okay, so I will double move to that. And I will use my bonus action to hide. I get disadvantage for moving over half my speed, but then my boots give me advantage, so it's just a straight
slash.
And so,
Okay. Have you seen how we do that? The stealth now? You get that text out there and just put it next to you so I know what your number is.
okay. Yeah.
I remember why I hate paint so much. No, I'm not.
Gimp is free in his lairs.
Can't read that.
Is that it for you, Rand?
Oh, yeah, sorry.
Just
yeah,
sneaking out there? No problem. Yeah. And you're getting everything set up there. Tawny, your turn?
my turn. So I'm gonna have Diablo come over to me. I'm gonna hop on Diablo. So are we gonna go north or south? It's the same bridge, so it doesn't really matter. I will have Diablo come over and grab the lantern from Havlarn.
Okay. How does Diablo grab?
Well, bring me over so I can grab. That's what I meant to say.
Do we need to be able to see invisible creatures?
Yes, sir. We sure do. It has helped in the past.
Okay, I can see invisible creatures. Cool.
So I'll go ahead and grab
That
the
might
lantern.
be important. How do you see invisible creatures?
I have to cast the
What's range?
spell.
Got a spell. Got it. Okay. Go
Okay.
ahead, Tony.
So I grab the lantern and I'm gonna scroll. Come on, scroll. Go there. And I'm gonna look. Dabble's gonna move again to try. He's gonna fly, actually. How tall is the ceiling up above the bridge area?
You do not see a top.
Okay, so
Actually, what time of day is it? We've established some of this. It's 6 a.m. You can see like a little bit of pink and purple at a square of the sky, and it's hard to tell if it's a very small square or if it's a big square and is really far away.
Okay, that's fine. I'm gonna go. He's gonna go about 10 feet above the bridge, just so that we can take a look.
Okay, just throw your we'll estimate height based on ground level here.
I'll put a thingy out there.
It's fine.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, and then he's gonna come back, and he's gonna just land. So I let everybody know the bridge is not there. So.
Can you do that move one more time? I didn't see it.
Not my fault.
Well,
so I went out.
Changing the font
10
size.
10 feet up.
Okay, thanks.
And then I went down here, and then I went back here.
Got it. Thank you.
3 months and you made and still haven't rebuilt that bridge?
Well, I think
Mar's
they're
not
on the
here to
other
talk
side
about
of the
it.
bridge.
They are. Well, you're a pretty smart guy. You would know Ingmar has a contract with Warrior Maidens, and they're paying you guys to handle the situation. They don't really leave their lair anymore. And yeah, they actually never really came to this section anyway, but Naga protected it. That's it for Tony then, okay.
Yeah, I just let everybody know that the bridge is down, it's broken. So I can go to the other side and check. But this way is, unless you can fly or hitch a ride with me, I don't know how you're gonna get over. And I'm done.
I don't need a ride.
Okay.
Well, how do we get the huge or large griffin targets over there? Because they probably don't fit on Diablo.
That is true.
You can give a growth potion to Diablo.
I might be able to help.
Be more vague, please.
Well, I might be able to make him fly, possibly.
Griff wanna fly? Griff be like Fire Lady Horse.
Which one of you guys would like to fly?
Griff will wildly wave his arm in the air and say, Griff wanna fly?
Okay. Well then, come here.
And
On your turn.
eventually.
I was just looking things over on my end here. So Halflarn's made an offer. Griff sounds agreeable to it. I'm all caught up on my end here. Okay, round 3. Arnold, go ahead. Oh, I got that round counter in the wrong spot. Go ahead, Arnold.
So, Tawny, get some space on that horse of hers, maybe? Or a dwarf? Muted.
Yeah. Yeah, I need to find out how many of you guys need to go across and then figure weight, because I can have Diablo take 2 of you across at the same time, come back, and then get me.
Oh.
So I need to figure out who all needs to go. Whoever needs a ride, come over here. Yoo-hoo!
guess I'm gonna go over there. Double move because I'm so fast.
How heavy? Well, I know how heavy you are. And Rand, I know Rand probably will need a ride.
Hey, Mr. Dondarian, how much weight can your disky thingy there hold?
It can't fly.
It hovers.
3 feet off the ground.
My unseen servant can carry 10 pounds.
Oh, never mind then.
You can almost carry you, Headline.
Oh, no, not thinking for myself. I was thinking maybe one of you big guys could ride on it like a magical, board or something. Yeah.
How big are the heavy guys? Like, how heavy are they?
Tetrastone disc is 3 feet wide, and yeah, it does coast along the ground.
All right, so which one of you guys is heavier? Seriously, that's a serious question that needs to be asked.
Yeah, because Diablo can only hold so much.
Diablo cannot carry Targus or Griff.
No, I'm
yeah.
casting jump on myself.
Are you casting
Cool.
jump on yourself?
Yeah. All right.
Okay.
We're good then.
Awesome.
But
That's funny.
So my jump distance is now 57.
I don't
Totally
know if that's
got
far
this.
enough, is it?
It's totally far enough. It'll be all right.
He's got this. Make sure
I got
somebody's
it.
on the other side just in case. I'll get over there and try to grab you.
I don't know. I think it's there, so could be close.
Make sure I'm on the other side first so I can grab you.
Arnold
Yeah,
has
two
Tarzan swinged across this chasm before, hasn't he?
Yes, he has.
Yes.
That was pretty cool.
Maybe a little bit of an extra athletics check, a little bit of a boost.
we have 2 growth potions. We can just turn Diablo into an airplane.
You need, yeah, you're. What did you say? 57 feet?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're about 12 feet shy.
Hmm.
Well,
Or
if you're on
Resident
here,
747.
yeah, you're looking at 12 feet shy. That's
We'll
substantial.
figure it out.
We'll see. You do
figure
have
it
advantage on. You are raging. I'll take that into account.
Somebody punch me in the face.
Oh,
I'll
that's
do it.
true. Unless you take some damage,
Johnny,
you lose it,
punch.
don't you?
Well, I'll
Johnny
have Diablo
punched
hoof
me.
him right in the face.
Punch me.
It might be better if Griff does it, because Griff doesn't hit very hard.
Punch me in
Probably.
the face.
You don't want me to punch you in the face,
Punch me
man.
in the face.
He's asking for it.
It is Dondarian's turn.
Give it to me. I want it.
You're gonna
want
have
it.
to lose rage if you want to cast something.
That's
You
right,
can cast
you
spells
do.
while raging.
Yeah. Okay, never mind. Then it's already
Yeah,
gone.
I really wanted to punch him too.
Damn it all.
Damn.
Rules
You
for
took
it.
tons of damage from just punching him in the face.
Darian's gonna go over here and put on his blue glasses and investigate the area, trying to figure out why the grate was down again.
Okay.
Investigation.
You can see what looks like smears in the blood that look like kind of wavy.
Ah.
Snakes. There was someone that hates snakes.
The the smears are about 4 to 5 feet wide.
What direction?
You rolled pretty good. They basically smear along here and then along here
All right.
and nowhere else.
Okay. I tell everyone there's snakes still about. And then I'm going to go over the tawny, double move, and wait for a ride.
Okay. Wait for a ride. Griff, your turn.
Alrighty. I'm going to go over to... Oh, nope, not going to go that way. Oh god, the lag is real. Come on. There we go. Nope. Alright, I'm just gonna ballpark it because these numbers don't wanna play ball. And then I will hold my action to wait for the small halfling to cast Fly. And Griff will stand staring off into space, imagining flying into the sky.
All right.
Okay.
Dundarian, you've left your floating disc behind. Did you mean to?
Yeah, it's not
Okay.
going over the chasm.
Yeah, that's true.
But my servant can fly.
Yes. All right. Havlarn.
I will approach Griff, whip my bandor off my back, pluck a few strings, and cast Fly on him. Blink. So that gives him a flying speed of 60. And I have to concentrate. And then I'll scamper up on him and secure myself.
Can you climb the 16 feet up?
I think I can probably climb. Especially if you help me, you big lug.
You just like walk up to him and just hold your arms up.
Yes, yeah. Hold me in your shield arm. That's fine. Hold me behind your shield. That works.
Well, Griff is just gonna lift you and like put you on his shoulders.
That works.
And now that
That
he's
cost you
on
a
my
third level
shoulders,
spell, right?
That's from my bandor.
Oh, once a day.
Yep, daily spell.
Okay.
Neat.
Cool.
Didn't
so that's it
expect
for
to use that my
Havlarn.
first adventure.
That Bandor is pretty powerful. And I have seen people requesting this before. Might as well address it now. In mounted combat, it does say that the mount has to. It doesn't say it has to have 4 legs, but it does. I forget what the wording is exactly, but it says, you know, something that is stable and you could fight from its back. As far as
Yeah.
riding each other for transportation, no problem. For fighting, it'd be a little more tricky.
Yeah, I don't
Disadvantage
plan
it
on
does.
casting any spells. I'm going to be holding onto him and concentrating on the fly spell so we don't die.
That's all good. I just wanted to address it now. No problem there.
Okay, no problem.
Rand?
Okay. Well, if we fall, can I roll like a dex check to try and like hold on to him so that I take the damage instead of him?
It's not the fall that kills you, it's the sudden stop at the end. Adamantine plate's not fun to fall on, whether it's got padding under it or not.
Well, I do have relentless endurance, so as long as I don't take,
As long as you don't die
100
outright.
as long as I
Okay.
don't take 160 damage.
Well-
as long as we have a reaction, I might be able to get levitate off.
Yeah, there's one of those. We did establish last time that according to the rules, the maximum falling damage you can take is 20d6.
Oh, we can survive that easy.
So there you go. No one's seen how far down this pit goes. We don't know yet.
I'll be at 1 health, but I'll survive.
Somebody's probably about to find out shortly.
This could be funny. Go ahead, Rand. What are you doing?
But does he get to take his held action?
Yeah. Can I use my action
Oh.
to fly?
Yeah, you move your speed as you're ready. Go ahead.
Neat.
What's fly? Gives makes you 60 speed?
60.
Okay, go ahead.
60
Go ahead and
speed.
move that, Griff. And Rand, what are you doing?
I will triple move up to Tony.
How high is this?
The room
Can't
you're
fly over
in.
it.
Yeah, you can't fly over that.
Oh, that's a
It
wall?
is. It is a wall. Yeah, you've got a
Oh.
half dome that. Yeah, like. Let me scoot over so I can show it better. It starts like 8 to 10 feet up on this side. Let me move the Twitch over too so you can see. Maybe you guys haven't all seen this. A half dome. It starts about 8 feet up on this wall. As it arcs up and up and up, it gets like what did I say? About 100 feet high. As it comes up, and then hits this wall and is a flat wall here, with exit points being where the bridges used to be. And it has murals of constellations painted on them and planetary bodies.
Neato.
Okay, Rand did a triple move there, and that pretty much it for Rand. It's action, bonus,
Yep.
action, move there, yeah. Okay, Rand's rejoined the party.
I'll move.
Griff, you can move your 60. Havlarn, you can just go with him.
Move here, and then the rest of the movement I'll move up, so it's 15 feet up.
Okay, go ahead and put a little text box out there with 15 feet.
How do I do that?
It's the paintbrush and use the Candle font size. I can see that. Anything else gets kind of small here. Random. I'm gonna leave your stealth number with you. We'll know it doesn't apply right now, but you just double click and adjust as you go.
I forgot about that. Yeah.
That's fine. Everybody leaves their numbers around. I'm used to it. Go ahead, Tony.
Okay, so who wants to go across? We need to probably have a fighter, and I'm gonna get down. So
Actually, hold that thought, Tony. I'm gonna go ahead and it's monster turn next anyway.
Oh, I can click that. Neat.
wait, so is it my turn or monster turn?
It is ready to action on a monster's behalf.
Okay, then I'll stay on Diablo.
Give me just 1 second. Yeah, you want to be on Diablo for this because arcing from way out in the darkness, a fireball whoosh into the midst of you.
Just have to know when we're all grouped up.
She's been watching. You guys have lots of lights. Yeah, you can't be dismounted. It's not an attack roll, it's a save.
Oh, okay.
Let me click that. Yeah, she was ready. She's been doing, she's had a turn, or 2 turns. And you guys know what it is, it's the Naga. Yep. She has a spell on, I did forget to put the concentration clock. She's got that on. And she does cast a spell. I don't have a macro for it.
Can't use it.
Yeah.
You can take it off Felnor.
See that fireball?
Yep.
Cool, I might do that. 8d6 fire damage on a failed save. Let me click her save DC here. And Targus, are you high enough level to get advantage on dex saves? On Barbarian.
Yes.
Then you have advantage, so roll it again.
Okay.
And her save DC is 14, so everybody make a dex save. DC 14.
If you're in my key stain, you get a +2.
And if you're in the yellow stain, you get +2.
Do I get advantage being on Grip's back?
No, fire does say goes around corners. Wow,
Yeah.
Tony with a goose egg.
Yeah. And I get a +3, but it doesn't matter.
Does that get my crow?
It's gonna.
How high up was Crow?
Like 10 feet.
It does
I
get
get a
Crow.
bonus for being in her.
Rolled my con.
You do get +2 for being in the aura, yes.
Oh, then there we go.
What was the range? 20-foot sphere, centered basically about here. So 20 feet up, 20 feet out. Yeah.
Wow.
Fireball's a
Jesus.
nasty, nasty spell. So Tawny, you kept haste. So that's good.
Yes.
Man, I've had bad luck
Whoosh.
with Fireball lately.
Oh, shit.
Oh,
Crap.
man.
She's
That is
been
some
waiting for
mean
this,
damage.
apparently. So Rand 32, Targus, you made it, so 16. And if you have that feature where you cut it, no, that's the rogue that can cut it in half, isn't it? You just get advantage. So
I haven't got
half.
that yet.
You haven't got that yet. Yep. Diablo passes. I think Diablo's immune to fire anyway.
He is.
So, and you're resistant
and
to
I'm
fire for being on it.
resistant,
So,
so-
you're going to take half, even with your goose egg.
So.
Arnold 32 fire. Dondarian 32 fire. Tawny 16 fire. Havlarn 32 fire.
16.
Bearbark
Unless,
takes
yeah,
Takes half too.
He
Why
did.
does
He made a
Havlarn
save.
take half?
He said Bear Barb takes half.
Oh.
Havlarn looks like you took the 32,
Oh God, yes, I did.
and Griff took 32. Yeah, nasty. And I'm not going to forget to deduct that spell slot from her.
Yeah, we don't want her using that again.
Yeah, she was waiting for you guys. She was pissed. Yeah, Unseen Servant dies. The lantern drops. Make a dexterity check, Dondarian. Let's see if the lantern spills.
I was holding the lantern.
It's the
Different lantern,
natural,
there's
just a
another
regular
lantern.
lantern
Okay.
that the Unseen
Yeah.
Servant was holding and died.
I do not know his dex.
Oh, he didn't have one. I was going to have you roll it. Just basically a luck. Or D20 works. Yeah, it's good. Just lands straight down. Didn't realize how dexterous you were. You're good. So yeah, big whoosh. You guys took some damage. Diablo seems fine. Diablo kind of liked it. His mane and tail are glowing more fiercely. Tawny seems a little unhappy about it. Took half.
Oh, hang on. I think I passed that because I got. Am I in Tony's P stain?
I was
Yes.
looking. You got a toe and a finger in it.
Yeah, and I get +1 from my cloak of protection, which I forgot, which puts me.
Put you at 14.
Yep.
All right, so you take half, 16.
So,
Wow. You're a little sore. You pulled everything you had out on that one.
yeah.
It's good though, because fireballs are nasty. And that one was nasty. She was ready and waiting for you guys to do what you did. I even had to check range on fireball to see if she was in range, and she is. Go ahead with your turn, Tawny. You know that the Naga is out there.
Okay, who wants to go across?
Mate.
Let's see. Who wants to go? I could take 2 people. I'll jump down and 2 people can go, or I can go with somebody and then send Diablo back.
Ran wants to go.
Arnold does too.
Dundarian's too busy putting up a fire in his toes.
Okay, so Diablo's gonna see.
You'll do more damage than I will, so if it's just
Okay, fine. I'm gonna come over here. Whoops. What I'll do is I'll just take everything, come over and pick up Arnold, actually physically grab him and throw him on here with me. Because we got to get going.
Arnold's pretty heavy. Yeah. I was thinking, is it just interact with the environment, or yeah, you could just throw him on there. You're pretty strong. It's a little bit of a struggle, though. You basically, got him by the beard, kind of thing.
And then
You're coming with me.
Diablo and I will go over there. I gotta stop here for a second. I could move my screen. And then we're gonna jump down, and I will set. Whoops! Stoppy. Okay. And then I'm sending Diablo back. I can't see anymore for Diablo, but he's gonna go ahead and pick up whoever's next and bring him
It'll
on
be up to them on their turn, spin out their move to mount. And so it's half your move to dismount. I would say you didn't roll a great athletics, so what I'm going to say is Arnold gets dropped prone when you put him down.
Okay.
So
And
there's
then,
the bad news.
The lantern is right here.
It was unceremonious.
Sorry about that, dude. And then I still have an action in my haste.
Yes, you do.
So the rest of my movement will go 15 feet, roughly. Where the hell is this bitch? I do not see her.
Hold on. Your invisibility lantern illuminates her, and she pops right out. Her greater invisibility spell ends. You turn that off.
Sweet.
The rated action, of course, was consumed. She looks surprised that you can see her, and she hisses at you, pissed.
And then I'm gonna go.
I'm not certain her spell would end.
You can just see it while she's
It
shining
would just
by
be
the light.
suppressed while she's in the light.
Yeah.
Got it. She'll keep it.
So
Not
then
that I want her to be, indefeatable, but
She may switch spells. Gosh, she's got a few concentration options.
Does
So I'm
she
gonna
know
go-
that it's still up?
What's that? Yeah, well, she'd still be concentrating on the spell, yeah.
I'm setting the lantern down and smacking her ass. I used haste to move. I used the other half of my movement.
How much extra movement does haste give you?
Doubles my movement.
All right.
Damn.
So you would have 60, you'd have half left, yeah.
I'm so getting that spell next.
Smack it.
Wait, does that count as self-cast?
Yeah.
No, haste
Oh,
is
yeah,
not
haste
self. We checked that last time to see if Diablo would get it. No,
Diablo wouldn't get
unfortunately.
it.
Damn.
Yeah.
That
Hope
was
you
crazy.
found-
Smack her again.
The second smack misses. It's a bad swing. You rolled a 2.
Okay, that's fine. Now, my AC with haste on is +2.
2 higher. So we'll just
So-
say
Did the fireball actually hit me with the +2?
it was a
Oh,
dex
that's,
save.
I had to do a save. That's right.
Keep trying.
No, I'm
I
trying.
can't blame you guys.
I know. It's cool. Okay,
All
so then I'm done.
All right.
And I'm sorry, Arnold.
And that's why she did her ready to action. I saw her turn was coming up, and she wanted to get that out while you were. She saw. I mean, there was. You guys did point out that she was a long way off, but you guys also had 3 lanterns. She could very easily, and Diablo was a light source, very easily see a crowd of 7 to 10 things over there. It seemed like a good time. Okay, she's gonna cast a spell. This is what she does. Wow, bless you. She's going to cast. Whoops. Actually, had changed her spells and then forgot to change the macro as well. She does not have Lightning Bolt anymore. You and Arnold almost got a Lightning Bolt, but I've just remembered she changed her spell list when she rested. No longer has Lightning Bolt. She didn't like it. Instead, she's going to find a way. She knows you, Tawny, and she doesn't want to fight you. This is the problem with playing wizards, isn't it? All the spells they have to choose from. To start out with, she is going to Misty Step, just to get out of your reach. Bonus action. What is it's 20 or 30 feet?
It's 30 feet.
Okay. She's dropping as far back as she can. And then from there, she just doesn't like you, Tawny. From there, she'll cast haste on herself. She likes that haste spell too.
It's nice.
And that will end concentration. Well, actually, I'm gonna rethink that because she would pop invisible again when she gets right there. She's smart, so boink. She is once more invisible because she just left the aura of the lantern. So she's gonna keep
would
that.
she know that she's invisible again? She can see herself. Well, can she see herself?
She can
while
see
she's
herself, yeah.
invisible?
Yeah, I think you would be able to see yourself if you were invisible or not. What do you guys think?
I think so.
If you look down, you'd see nothing if you're invisible.
No.
Yeah. No, it was. She was. Oh, yeah. No.
Well,
I would think, yeah, because it
If
would
you're
fade.
invisible, you're
The effect
invisible.
would fade in the circle, so she would see
Right.
herself up here.
Right.
Yeah.
So she knew she was visible, and then when she slithers out or casts Misty Step, she would see that, look down and see she's invisible again.
Yeah.
She's fairly smart. Yeah, I think she would know on that one. She's gonna cast a spell and run like hell. Depends on how mad she is at Tawny. How much oomph she wants to put into it. She'll probably throw another fireball. She's got it to cast, and you guys killed her pretty quick last time. She's gonna throw another fireball. About here, it's 20 feet, so it'll get the two of you, Arnold and Tawny.
Oh, good. Not on us.
And the bridge.
And the bridge, yes, she will try to drop Tawny off that bridge. That's probably her overall intent there. Third level spell, I will deduct now. It's gone, and that was, go, DC 14 dex save.
Dex save. I got +3. Fuck me. Can I grab the lantern as I fall? It's not burning yet. It's just on fire.
33 fire damage for Tawny and 16 fire damage for Arnold.
I'm.
And the bridge is on fire. If that one works. I like that. Oh, I got that on the wrong layer. And she goes to Slytherin.
That's a huge fire.
It was a fireball that went like so when it exploded.
Ugh.
So really, even these posts out here would be flaming a little bit. The charred posts that are left over from Draken's fireballs. He threw like 3 or 4. Alright, that's it for Monster Team. Go ahead, Arnold.
I'm gonna stand up. That's half my movement, right? How much movement?
Yes, have your move to stand up.
Well, great.
Disadvantage on dex saves.
Does prone give you a disadvantage on dex saves?
Thought it did. I might be wrong.
Stop trying to kill me.
I'll check. Cause yeah, that would
Nah.
drop Arnold. Prone. Disadvantage on attacks. Has advantage? No, nothing else. Nope.
No.
I think you're thinking of restrained.
Restrained gives you disadvantage on dex
Yeah,
saves.
yeah.
So there's a huge fire in front of me. Is that right?
Yeah, it's crackling with flame. It's a big wooden bridge that is on fire, yes.
Stop, drop, and roll over it. Put it out.
Dab it out with your beard.
Yeah.
That's a bad idea.
No create water spell. Where are the druids? Where's Stabar?
Yeah,
yeah,
where's the
Stabar,
fire?
really.
I don't know what to do.
Ready,
How
second
bad is-
wind.
Can't even. Yeah, probably. I don't know. Nah, not yet. So can I walk through the fire without dying to the fire?
Walking through the fire. What do you guys think? Con save?
I would say you'd want to maybe
Sprint
dash through
through?
the fire. so
Dex
you-
Well,
Save,
dash anyway, because if I don't dash, I just stand in the middle of it.
Got no speed.
Yeah.
I think it
So-
would still be a dex save, yeah. And maybe D10 fire damage. Since it was just cast and there is wood feeding the fire.
Singe your
Oh, you're
beard a
not
little bit.
really dodging anything. You're just trying to withstand the
Just running
heat.
through it.
Yeah.
That's why I was thinking con, but then at the same
I
time,
would say con.
But you're
Okay.
not trying to dodge it. It's everywhere.
let's say con, because that's to Arnold's advantage.
Well, yeah, whatever. Let's try.
I
to
was
dodge.
thinking withstand, because it's gonna hurt, it's gonna burn. And con save for half. Here's your 5 fire damage. Con save did not pass.
Where is a 10? Does that help?
I was
Cool.
gonna
He's, got,
say,
he's in my P stain. He's got plus
So
2.
it's actually
Okay.
12.
then you pass. I was gonna say about DC 10. You don't have your cloak involved there. I see. Yeah, so 2 fire damage.
Well, I don't know. Might as well look at Tawny and see how bad she looks.
Tawny's doing just fine.
Yeah.
How
Tawny,
about
you
you
gotta-
look?
Arnold, you do look significantly worse off than Tawny. Tawny looks burned, but you know Tawny, she's more pissed than hurt. How many times have you been hit by 30 plus fire damage, Tawny? And
It'll take me. Well, 30
probably
plus-
because she's sitting on her magic horse that halves the damage all the time.
first one
Yeah,
did
but even 30
cut the
plus would
first
take
fire.
me 3 of those hits before I even actually possibly go down.
Yeah, you got a lot of HP. Well, I don't know. We should probably get off this bridge as soon as we can.
Yeah, Tawny's just all strength.
I
and
totally
con.
agree. Grab the lantern, let's go.
I grab the. No, I can't.
I can give you access
Um,
to it.
Well, I don't have
wanna-
a free hand.
I'll get
That's
it.
true. You got that shield on.
Let's just stand here for a round and see what happens.
That was a dash, unfortunately. So unless you got a bonus action, that would be done. All right, round 4, Targus.
All right, so I've been measuring this out.
That's right. We got a jumper.
From here to the corner, right here, is
Yeah.
57.
Yeah. So you're gonna let the rage go. Nobody clocked you in the jaw, did they? Well,
Nope.
you took fire damage. You're gonna
Well, I
let the
had
rage go to
I
cast
had
jump.
to let rage go
Yeah.
to cast
Okay.
jump
Okay.
last turn. So
Well, that's cool.
what I
We're-
did.
That's
the
not all
boot.
barbarian. You got some druid in there.
See the boot there?
I see the
that's
boot.
jump. There we go. So I'm just gonna go for it. I'm gonna run up here. And do you want me to make a athletics?
Oh, like you pointed out, if you're going just edge to edge, looks like it's in range.
Okay.
I want to go by the
Then-
rules as much as I can.
Boom. smack
It's a
over
hell of
there.
a leap.
He's landed. And then I'm going
Hooves
to...
click and clatter, and you grab onto a bit of the rope, singed rope, and haul yourself up.
And then I'm going to make a dash. And we're going to see if I can jump and grab these guys.
Now you have a shield on, right?
I will grab one of these guys.
Okay. Are you looking to jump over the fire?
Yes.
Okay. And your high jump is significant, right?
Yeah.
Okay. You cast jump, we're not going to worry about it.
Gonna land on the burning bridge.
Yes. It's
Okay.
going to make perfect sense in my head. All right. So Targus is going to jump over the fire, grab Arnold or Tawny. I'll grab Tawny. So athletics. Oh.
You can paw Tawny, but it's hard to make
Yeah.
her move if she doesn't want to move. Yeah, Tawny, if you want to go with him, you can not resist that. But yeah, she's a pretty heavy girl, it looks like.
I'll go with him, but I scream my lantern.
There you go.
And
My
I'll finish
lantern.
on the end of the bridge. End of the bridge.
So she'll be behind you rather than in front.
We need
Kinda
the
drag her.
lantern.
That's one sturdy bridge.
Well, it hasn't been around yet. When it gets back around to the Naga's turn, it will have taken some impact from
Then-
weight and some fire damage.
Bonus action, pre-rage, because she's around here somewhere. I got fireballed.
Yep. And that rope is also 4 inches thick. It's like ship rope, what holds ships onto a dock. So that counts for something too. But yeah, next round it is on fire and it is flammable, and so are the planks. So I'm curious to see what happens, Dundarian. It's your turn.
First of all, I'm gonna spend all my hit die. Actually, I'm gonna spend 5.
Looks like 28.
Alright, and I'm gonna gather up what's left of my servant, and then I'm gonna hop on Diablo.
The singed clothes. Okay.
And I'll wait for Rand or whoever's coming with me.
Yep. Griff, your turn.
All right. I'm gonna look at Havlarn on my shoulders, see how bad he looks.
Yeah, Havlarn's barely hanging on. But go.
Okay. I'm gonna reach into my pouch and pull out my. Hold up, let me remember what the name of this thing is. So, the potion I picked up from before we fought that zombie beholder.
How far back is that? I have no idea.
It is
Zombie
a
beholder.
potion of superior healing.
Oh, nice.
I've been holding on to it because I've never used it. I always just use hit die.
Yep.
I hold it up
Is
to.
that 3d4 plus 4?
It is 8d4 plus 8.
Oh, the
Wow,
big one.
Cool.
Roll it.
Is he taking it?
Sure.
Are you administering it or are you handing it to him?
I'm handing it to him.
Okay, then on his turn you can drink it. Gotcha.
I don't trust myself with that. Sorry, Sean.
Okay.
And let's see. I am 15 feet in the air and I have 60 feet of movement, so I'm gonna ask if Havlarn's ready to enter the battle.
Charge!
Alrighty. Up, and away! And 50, 60. Let's turn this way.